What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for PayPal holdings with the ticker symbol PYPL. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So I do look at PayPal 2 times a week, every Tuesday and Saturday. So let's take a look at what happened since last week Saturday. You can see that price practically made a double bottom at this prior low in mid-August, and then we saw a small rally up today. So is this the end of the downtrend, or are we going to still see more downside? Well, PayPal is not in a area where it's a high probability of predicting where it can go next. Most likely it can still go lower because the measure move target has not been reached at the $52 level. However, if this manages to hold as support at the 57 level, we can see continuation to the upside, and maybe the bears fail to reach the target towards the downside, because measure move targets aren't always reached. You can see that the bears have been trying to reach the $52 target since February of this year, because this was all one leg down right over here, and you can see that the next leg started from the correction onward, and you can see that price has been slowly working its way towards that target ever since. So it's not going to get there. It's not going to try forever. The market will try multiple attempts, and if there's multiple attempts fail, that's what will lead to a strong reversal. So this is looking like the last push down. So if this last push down does fail, I think there's a good chance for a bottom for PayPal. On a higher time frame, this would be like a triple bottom. You can see there was a first low right here, second, third. So this is a triple bottom. It's not a perfect triple bottom, but again, the market isn't always perfect, so this is close enough. So again, this is a good area for a reversal. We'll have to just wait and see. It's a little too early to call. What I do want to see is price get above this EMA and get above the $63 level, because that's going to be acting as resistance. So if we see green bar, green bar, green bar, a strong push up right through those levels, I think that signals to me that we can see much more higher prices, something like that. However, if we see a weak push up, something like this, a move up and then a pullback and then another move up, then that signals to me that we can still see more downside, because it wasn't a strong push off of this level. I want to see a strong push off of this level like we did back here in May. See how this was all green bars for several consecutive days, and then a small pullback that led to higher prices. So that's exactly what you want to see right here. Usually that will lead to higher prices. Same thing right over here in August, mid-August. A lot of green bars, small pullback. We saw another move up. But in this case, price found resistance at the 63.38 level more than the time in the past right over here, because there wasn't a lot of resistance right over here. So it was much easier for price to go higher. So again, we need to see a lot of buying. We need to see a lot of aggressive buying. It's way too early to call this a bottom, because the measurable target is still in play at the $52 level. So again, this isn't that great. It can turn into something great, and if it does, then what I want to first see is, again, aggressive buying above the $63 level, and then holding as support will probably lead to much more higher prices, probably to the 67 next, and then a break of this trend line at the 68, 69 level. So I'm looking at something like that. Let's just say we just continue lower from here, then the target will be the 52. If we pull back and we stay below the 63, then there's a good chance it's going to be just bouncing between the 57 and 63, and possibly even break lower towards the 52. So again, PayPal has the possibility to move up higher and come to a bottom, but it's just too early to call right now. That's just a prediction. What I do want to see is confirmation, meaning I want to see aggressive buying step in first, and then we could re-examine the price chart. As right now, this is not the best looking chart. PayPal is near the all-time lows for this downtrend. So again, there were all-time lows several times in the past that just led to more all-time lows of this downtrend. So again, is this going to be any different? It has the possibility. Like I mentioned, I want to see price shoot right through the EMA and that $63 level, and then there's a good chance it can continue much higher. The main reason, because you can see the measurement target has not been met yet, and the bears are trying multiple attempts. So this was all one large attempt right here. This was the second attempt, and this is the third attempt, or the second attempt of the second attempt. So usually that would be the last attempt down for the bears to reach their target. So again, this is looking like a bullish imbalance. If the bulls can stay above this 59 level, I think it will look pretty good, but it needs to get through that $63 level because it has been acting as resistance in the short term. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart. You can see that PayPal is near the all-time lows of this downtrend, not the all-time lows of the stock. All-time lows of the stock is right around the $30 level, the low 30s, high 20s. So again, PayPal did see a huge reversal back down. We went even below the 2020 crash, and this price level is 2017 price levels. However, this downtrend is looking weak. Before it was in this very sharp yellow downtrend, and now we're seeing a more slanted downtrend, and the measurement target is almost met. Actually, the bears are struggling to reach it. So again, this is all conducive for a large rally. I just need to see much more higher prices, or at least aggressive buying occur, not just one green candle. So if we see aggressive buying occur, that'll be a very good sign. And for this to be even a more confirmed uptrend, I want to see a break of this trend line, because it can always go to this trend line and get rejected and go back down. But if we see a break of this trend line and then a pullback, there's a good chance it will lead to much more higher prices, something like that. So again, there's a long ways to long ways to go for PayPal to be a much more bullish stock. As right now, it has the possibility to be bullish, but until then, you got to keep an eye on that $52 target. That's where the measurement target is, because price is still below the EMA, and we're not really seeing that aggressive buying step in. I'm just saying it has the possibility to do it, and I want to mention the bull case and the bearish case. As right now, the bears are still dominating the chart until I see a break above the 63 level and maintaining that level as support instead of maintaining as resistance like in the past. So I'll have for PayPal this week, Tuesday, and I'll give you guys an update on Saturday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.